Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be reviewing a new mascara which has only just recently hit the shops in the UK by Maybelline, and it's called the Falsies. Looks like that. So it's in one of those quite thick round looking tubes. Now it comes in a package like this, standard Maybelline packaging really. And what it claims to do is to give you a full set of voluminous lashes, corner to corner, no clumps, and what else? Help you create a false lash look of thicker and longer lashes. And it's got a spoon brush, so I'll show you what that looks like. So it's shaped like that. You can see it's like a spoon, and you're supposed to use the bit that dips in to basically coat your lashes. Now I've only used it yesterday and today, and to be honest I'm not really that impressed with it. I mean, I'll show you what my lashes look like if you can see. See, what I found is that it creates a tiny bit of thickness and maybe a little bit of length, but nothing that I can say that warrants the name Falsies. I don't really think that you can say, yeah, okay, it looks as if I've got false eyelashes on. And to be honest, I am quite critical when it comes to things like mascara, because I have got, even though I've got really thick hair on my head, I've got fairly thick eyebrows which I regularly get threaded, so they're nice and neat. I don't actually have to put any kind of eyeshadow or eyebrow pencil in my eyebrows because my hair is so thick. But my eyelashes, on the other hand, are very short, very thin and very wispy. And for the past couple of years, until I had an allergic reaction to them, which just happened one day, I was always using L'Oreal's Lash Architect. That was my favourite mascara. I had tried every single one that I could think of, but that one gave me definite thicker lashes. But more important to me in terms of either thickness or length is always been length, because I mean, quite a lot of mascaras, obviously you're coating your eyelash in a product, so it is going to generally get thicker the more you put on it. But it's always been length which has been difficult for me, because obviously having such short, and when I say I have got really short eyelashes, I mean, even if I was to take this mascara off and show you, you probably wouldn't even be able to see them because they are so short. So I mean, you can see yourself, I mean, you can tell that I have mascara on, but in terms of saying that, yeah, okay, they are like false eyelashes, I really just wouldn't agree. So I mean, yeah, definitely you don't get any clumps from wearing it, and I do like the spoon type brush, which makes application a lot easier. I mean, to be honest, even just having a normal standard brush, I can use those fine. It's nothing that I would have to go out and buy just because it's got a new different type of brush on it. I mean, I've only ever used from Maybelline their Great Lash, which I know that, I mean, there was a time when it first came out that it was selling like a couple of hundred a second and blah blah blah, and I went and bought it and I didn't actually think it was that great. I just thought it's pretty blah, you know, it's just, oh, it's another new mascara, but it doesn't actually do anything different to what other mascaras or other normal mascaras out there do. And I am quite disappointed with this one in that, you know, it's brand new, it claims to give you a false lash effect, but it doesn't really look to me like I've got false eyelashes on. Yeah, they're a tiny bit thicker, they're a tiny bit longer, but that's it. It's not really in comparison to my Lash Architect, which unfortunately I can't use anymore because I get allergic reactions to it, which is quite ironic considering I used it for so many years. So I've always been trying to find one which is comparable to that, and I just assumed that this one saying that it gives you a false lash effect would do that, and it just really hasn't done. And I mean, the way that it separated my lashes is not great either. They're not really, they look kind of messy, and the thing is, the way that I apply my mascara anyway is, you know, a lot of women do this, is that you kind of go like that to kind of separate them out so they don't get stuck together. And even by doing that, I just think, like, especially this eye here, I just think they look kind of messy. and I am not a believer of having to use a separate eyelash wand, like a clean one, to have to comb them out. I mean, what's the point of having a brush then, if you're going to have to then go over it with something else? I mean, who's got that kind of time in the morning? I don't. I just want to have to put a couple of coats on and then I'm gone. And I've put about 3-4 coats on, maybe even 5 coats of this stuff on, and still it's just pretty standard mascara to me. It doesn't really do anything amazing, to be honest. It's just, I mean, I wouldn't repurchase it basically. So I mean, it's up to you. If you've already got quite long thick eyelashes, then I think you'll be okay. It will probably just separate them out a little bit for you, give you a decent amount of coverage. But for those of us out there, and there are quite a few women out there like that have got short, thin, wispy eyelashes which need a really good product to be able to show it up, to make me happy about it. This just doesn't cut it really. So it's a new product. It's up to you whether or not you actually want to go out and try it. I am going to continue to use it purely because I have paid money for it, and I mean, it is lucky because I got it at the introductory price, and with a lot of drugstore brands they have an introductory price for it, a little bit cheaper, so that it sells quicker and people are able to determine from there whether or not they're going to purchase it again. So I think I paid about $5.99 for it, I think. But then obviously in a couple of weeks it'll go up when it's not considered new anymore, you know. So I mean, it feels alright on my eyelashes. The fact that it doesn't clump is always a plus, but it did make my eyelashes look quite messy, whereas my Lash Architect one used to separate them out amazingly, give me length, give me a little bit of thickness, but I was more concerned about the length because my eyelashes are so goddamn short. So yeah, I guess it's up to you. I mean, take my recommendation or non-recommendation as you want. And yeah, that's about all really. It's pink, which is always good, and the colour that I got it in is black, which I buy all my mascaras in black colour, and it is also ophthalmologically tested, suitable for sensitive eyes and contact lens wearers, which is one of the reasons why I did buy it, because I have got sensitive eyes and I am a contact lens wearer. And that's about it really. So not really happy, to be honest. It's a bit disappointing. But anyway, I hope you found my review useful and helpful, and it gives you a little bit of direction as to what you may think when you go out into the shops, into whether it be Boots or various other drugstores out there, and if you're thinking, oh, I've seen a new mascara and I may want to buy it, well, you can take my review with a pinch of salt, if you will. And yeah, that's about all I have to say really, so take care, see you soon, bye.